Hello, good morning, everyone. I am live today, and you know what? I'm just so grateful to be here, and I'm super, super excited and stoked every time I come on here. So for me, I'm just in this zone, and so let me share this to Facebook real quick. Maybe somebody will come on that I know this and let them know this I'm live. It takes her too fucking long to approve stuff. I'm sorry about that. Did y'all hear me talk about that? But y'all don't know her, so it don't matter. Oh Lord. Anyway, so I'm just at this space where man, I'm just in this zone. And the thing is, y'all, it's not even nothing that got me in this zone. And this again is I think this is day 13 of 30. Okay, so this is day 13 of 30. I don't think it's going to stay, but I will try my hardest. All right. And so today I just, I fell in this space. I think because I got sleep the last 2 nights, which I hadn't gotten in weeks. And I, spoke to one of my, I call her one of my mentors, beautiful spirit lover. And I was able to get a little bit more clarity. But the thing that is suppose, everybody's around here trying to get people out of their life and, get in the right spaces and all this stuff. But what if it's you that's sabotaging you? What if you are around here ignoring spirit? Spirit is giving you guidance because we get guidance always from spirit, regardless of whether you know it or not, you get it. You might not recognize it, might not realize it that's what it is, might not trust it, but you get it. And so, what if it's you sabotaging you? And so, I was actually watching a beautiful family talk about on YouTube, right here on YouTube. I saw this short, and I can't think of the name of that couple, but a beautiful couple with like 8 or 9 kids or something like that. And she had babies. She had babies for 10 or 12 years, back to back to back, and all this stuff. And but they're such a beautiful family, and I just feel, you know, I feel like they have a beautiful spirit. And so anyway, they did a video about when you when the house that you saved on Zillow becomes yours or something like that. And I thought that was so cute and so sweet. And I also thought it was an example of the law of attraction because I'm quite sure that they did some things in order to help them to, get to the space that they needed to be in order to get that house. You know, whether it's attracting the funding, their channel, because they have a good sized channel. And so, you want to, and I thought about that. And what made me think about it was I am also believing for a new home. And I started looking at some things. Actually, okay, so y'all, I'm a spiritualist, but I'm a Bible girl as well because I grew up in the Bible Belt. Um, and so I think about this scripture where, Sarah wanted a baby. Abraham and Sarah, and they was old. They wanted a baby. And so God said that he was going to, number Abraham's seeds was going to number the sand and all this stuff. And so if that's the case, that means that God is going to bless him with a baby. So, but Sarah gets in her mind and decides that she's going to help God out. She's going to help God out. So she goes and she gets her maid to, get sleep with her husband so she could get a baby. And that way she would get her baby. You see what I'm saying? Not listen to spirit and just wait, sit your ass down and wait. But no, you want yours now. And then you don't want to listen to what spirit is saying to you. And that is exactly what we do sometimes. And so now I'm going to bring y'all back up to now. I took you in history. I'm going to bring you up to now. So now is the time where, I desired to have a new car and I got it. I desired for my old car to be fixed for free and we got it. Um and I desired some land, got it. And now I am desiring a home on the land. I'm desiring for all of those things to come to pass. And God already told me that, we will get our house. Not to have any concerns or worries. But let me tell you what I started thinking about. And I started looking at container homes. And I started looking at tiny homes, which no. That is absolutely not for me. I can't I already live tiny and that's not acceptable. I don't like it. Yeah, we're already in a tiny home. We want to leave a tiny home. We're not interested. We're not interested. We're not those kind of people. Just not. Mm-mm. So anyhow, um, back to the story. So I started looking at that, and I was looking at some other like what's that boy named Elon Musk houses. The little small whatever the things. And, but I was looking at some stuff because I was thinking, and in my mind, I said, well, you know what? We got some things, in the iron and stuff like that. And so we can get some money. And then, and, the way I used to think and work, I used to work, 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 work. If I wanted something, y'all, I would sit up the shifts and go work them and get the money. That's how I did. And I did that for years. And until my body said no. Like I cannot even work like that. Like I worked today and I was off for almost a week and a half. Yeah, I was off for over a week because the last time I worked was Sunday. Not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. And so they were like, well, where you been? I said, home. Because that's where I want to be. And so anyway, when I thought about that scripture, how, Sarah went and got, the maid and got the, pregnant and stuff like that. And, and took the baby and blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't what the spirit intended for that. That wasn't what the spirit intended. That was what she did to try to fix the situation. And so that's what I'm saying. So now if I've already looked at several houses that I really, really love, and I had a few favorites, and so, and I'm actually really pretty easygoing about stuff like that too. I mean, I just like nice things, I'm not very super like crazy picky. I'm just not. I don't get into that because as long as it's comfortable, it's smooth, it's nice, and it's got enough space where like I need a craft room, I need an office, I need a workout room, all of these things. I need a guest room so that when my parents come, they have a place to come. And anybody else that visits us, not very many people do, but my parents are going to come because they're those people. But I just think about that, you know what I mean? And so I started thinking, I said, well, gosh, well, why am I looking at this stuff, these things? You ain't living in no damn tiny home. You are not a tiny house living type of person. I mean, I am, I tell people, I said, I'm clean, but not neat. And I don't even play games with it anymore. I used to try to say, oh no, no, I'm just not. I try. I really try, but it doesn't seem to be in my skill set. And I'm going to leave it there. Although I am working through these limiting beliefs, and sometimes That's what it is. But yeah. So if God gives you a vision, if the Spirit sends you a vision, a message, or you know that you desire something in your life, and you've gotten the confirmation that you were going to receive it, from Spirit. And so now it's just, it's just time to water the garden, and instead of trying to go out and find a substitute, because I even thought, well, we can go and just, clear it and put a cabin on it for now. And, and then, later on, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And I started thinking about that thing. And then I had to think too, are you that kind of person? No, no. I'm getting to be a little crafty, and I can do some things, but that never was nothing, and that was in my, you know, in my, awareness. So I'm just, you know, but I really want the reason why I wanted to come on here tonight was just to tell you about that, because I'm telling you, when you get that message and that word from the Spirit, from God, from the universe, whatever you want to say, when you get that word from the source, and then you go out and try to fix it, you go out and try to do, what you think, you want to do, and you do it in your egoic or your limited mind, okay? Because that's what that is. Oh, I can't depend on nobody to do that. I have, I hear people say it all the time. Well, I can't depend on nobody to do that. I have trust issues. If I don't see it, I don't know it, then no, I can't trust that, they gonna do it. And I know that a lot of us are like that, but that's such a limiting way to live. God, I just wish that I wish I could scream it from the rooftops, you know? But in gratitude and just grateful that you guys have joined at any point. Thank you for watching. And if you watched till the end, bravo. And I appreciate you. And I would love it if you would smash that subscribe button and hit the like button and share this out to some other people that might be having difficulties, standing their ground. Because that's basically what it is standing your ground. Because you have your word, you have your message, stand your ground with it. And don't be out here trying to substitute. Get things that, you know, you be sabotaging yourself. Out here trying to, do stuff. Do just like the young people say, you be out here trying to just be doing too much. You got to stop it. So anyhow, I hope that, the rest of your night, day, whenever you catch this, is blessed. And I will see you on tomorrow. Or actually, for me, it's later today. Like on the flip side of this day. After I close my eyes. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I mean it. My heart is full. I really do appreciate, people watching. And if you have any questions, you can jot them down. I've been doing much better with the notifications. So you can ask me a question, in the notifications. I have been really, really working on that with communication. So anyway, and if you would like to have a session with me, if this is an issue that you are dealing with and you need some help, then make sure that you reach out to me for that as well. My website is my name, TammiYMorrison.com. You can find a lot of stuff there. You can find my books. You can find some of my products. I make and sell Reiki energy infused jewelry. I also have a couple of books that I've written. And what else? I have these amazing all natural bath soaks that I created that are just, oh my God, they feel so good. on your body. So, again, much gratitude. Thank you so much for watching, because you could have watched anybody else on this channel with all these people, but you stuck with me for a few minutes. So I appreciate you. And I hope you'll come back. And of course, subscribe and watch some more videos and help me monetize on this platform. Thank you so much. Good night.